Hello and welcome to this possibility to receive healing with MedBed. This is an energy MedBed technology that opens in your own field. And with this of today, it's the MedBed next level with an availability for your cosmic capacity for self-healing to open. A support for your system to stay with this for a week or two. And with the healing that supports you with an intelligence that ensures that the healing continuously fits with your highest possibility to receive with this energy technology. You just enter with your intention to receive curiously and see what will happen with this. And as you do, I just share a link or two. So you use your intention to participate, to receive, and allow your curiosity to feed your experience here. Whatever appears, whatever you will experience right now, is not a measure for how it works. It will be perks, the things you experience in the days to come, that for sure shows you that something is going on, something is better than it was before. In a way, you don't have to be able to describe or to understand to anyone, not even yourself. As long as you have this experience that something is better than it was before, that's enough. And after this receiving of the support for your healing, then it will stay with you for a week or two. If you already have activated your MedBed, and there's a replay video on my YouTube channel, The Voice of Consciousness, available to you, then you can try to activate that as well, and then go back and receive the healing here, and maybe experience the difference here. The differences. Breathe, soft, deep. And how you sense, what you sense, if you sense anything, it's not possible to analyze this because it just shows that something is going on. So use your availability of your consciousness to be curious and to be in the experience is a better service. It's a better way to put your consciousness at service. Breathe, soft, deep. And then I will be quiet for a little while to allow you to be in the experience without the words. If your awareness is drifting, just catch it and soft call it back. Oh, I'm about to receive healing here. That's right. The more you can stay focused and be in the experience, the better experience you can have. It doesn't determine the strength or the capacity of the healing. It's in a held space, in a held void of consciousness, of energy, of healing. Breathing. If your awareness is drifting, just slowly bring it back. We are not making a fuss of it. Anything that comes by is just a sign of something's going on. Just allow it, observe it, be curious. Maybe you have these availabilities, these ways of seeing things and understanding things. This is completely open for you to see how it functions, how it works. But each and every one of us have different ways to see things. When we see things in the non-reality, then it's leaning on what you can understand, what you already know, what you could imagine. So different people looking into how this works, this new energy technology, consciousness energy technology, will see it differently. But something about the function will be recognized if you share what you see. This shows us that it's not available to us to investigate how it functions for sure by looking into it. I'm a channel and energy worker, and I receive through the channeling with this gathering of cosmic beings or cosmic consciousness. I work with them since 2020, building up the connection, building up and understanding, and receiving teachings about how to ensure the connection in these layers and understand the not understanding, and understand that if we will receive something that surpasses where we are at, then I have to accept that I don't understand it yet. It will take some years before we are there if our development succeeds, if our consciousness evolution succeeds. I have to accept this before I can work with it. And not only accept it with my choice and with my awareness, but through my core. It takes some challenges, it takes some consciousness yoga, developing strength and flexibility and balance in the consciousness to be able to stay with it. Working with Medbed in this version, in the energy version, for more than 2 years. I think a couple of 100 persons being with me, experiencing it, sharing their experiences. Has been so intense. It's been so proving through their sharing. And then work further on developing different versions of usage of this technology and understand how it works in a huge mutual fields as well. I'm working with traveling to special places when I'm called for, to participate in the entrance of these capacities, technologies in our mutual fields. Prepared, I'm nothing here. I'm just showing up and being an itsy bitsy glimpse of consciousness, showing up at the right time, in the right state, supporting the shift. A lot of things closing down, some things opens by itself, reopens in a new era forms, now or later. And we're just going to Portugal in the end of this week, beginning energy work, where this technology that we're using here in the huge version representing, you could call it the consciousness internet in the updated version, the non-artificial intelligence through our mutual fields will be activated in the end of April through May. A lot of things will be activated through May, and at the 1st of June we will be through. And then we will see how it works, how we will reflect as individual persons and as a group, the people on earth, when we will receive this possibility. That's a huge perspective. In such huge perspective, then this receiving a healing for ourselves, that's a minor perspective, but to us in everyday life, just a small shift in whatever decide how we thrives is huge. Small shifts can make huge changes, especially if they're timed in a lot of ways. We are in a space of timings, all of us. And the consciousness grace is when we are connected with all these timings and is a part of it, a part of the timings in a way that suits us the most and where we give the most. The new era flow. And if we succeed with this activation of the new era flow, then everybody will be a part of it. Everyone is with. Nobody's left out. Through our subconsciousness and our higher versions of consciousness, you'll always be a part of it. And if it opens, this open version that's born in our consciousness now, if it opens into our choices in reality, then we will change our reality in a very few years. That's higher prophecies with the usage of cosmic energy consciousness technologies. Create a sigh or two. Let's take a quiet moment again, receiving. We continuously receive no matter how we focus here, but when we focus, the experience is enhanced. And now it will shift slowly into the state where it will continue by itself and adjust when it's needed as you're receiving and your healing, your self-healing develops. And as long as this video will exist as replay, you can go back and reuse it again. This capacity to store this kind of energy is a new era version of sorry, the energy shifts, so I'm losing the words. The new era forms of talismans, where you use the media to extend the availability for healing and supporting energy, supportive energy. Breathe, soft, deep. And this is really new. I'm working with a new era and the mutual field and the availability in the new form, the shift, since 2012. Developed teachings in Danish since 2014. And in the last couple of years, open more and more to deliver in English as well, because I'm guided to it. And I know my English is far from perfect, but I hope the energy speaks for itself and what you're receiving. And because this form where we deliver healing, new era healing with the MedBed consciousness energy technology, it's so new, I hope that you will be invested somehow in sharing or using it. Sharing it with whoever might be interested and who could benefit from it, and that you will share your experience with it. Also the experience where it doesn't work and you're not sensing anything. Every kind of experience is interesting and important when something is so fresh and so new as this. Thank you so much for the meeting. To listen to the calling. You go with your guidance and interest and curiosity, being first movers here together in the new era form. Thank you for this. So appreciated here. Thank you for the connection, the interaction, the mutual work, the cooperation with the cosmic energy, consciousness, beings, the cosmic engineers, and the cosmic leadership for the incarnational programs. They are part of this as well. Thank you so much, and hope to see you again here and there and everywhere.